takes, and David Seaman's caught off his line, and Brazil take the lead. Simic, I'm certain, was yellow carded earlier on, and Graham Paul has forgotten about it. And Nikita's got himself into trouble, and it is no surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pets and grandparents, welcome to another episode, the third episode of World Cup Dump Truck, the A Bit Spursy World Cup specialty podcast. I'm here with my family. That's right, we've got Dan.
Hello.
We got Matt.
Hello.
We got Indi.
Hello.
And we're going to continue on our brilliant crusade through football analysis for another week. Guys, what a week of the World Cup it has been.
Oh,
It's been amazing.
It has been amazing, and I
Yeah.
think it would be great if Indy and Matt, you could recap.
Yeah, if you
sort
could
of what's
recap
been
the
going
week,
on.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
We'd love to go first.
sure.
Definitely.
Let's start with where we started. Where we ended last time.
Yeah.
We were just moving into the each have 8 section
Yeah.
of the competition.
Big fan of
No,
it.
hang on. You started in the each have 8 competition.
Started in the each have 8. Then we moved to the each have. Who knows? Did anyone keep
one
track?
knows.
No going back. And then Indy, the first game was played.
Yeah, the first game was played, which was obviously, we all know the teams.
Yep.
So I don't need to
And
say them.
Both performed, I'd say, well.
I'd say well. One obviously performed better than the other.
Yep.
Which one do you
Or
think
the
performed better?
same.
Or the same.
The
same?
The same. That's how it went.
So it was a draw, was it?
Could have been.
Could have been.
If it hadn't turned out the way it had.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which was, of course,
Amazing.
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 And
Amazing.
I'd say a win for football, was
Yeah.
it?
Big win for football, big win for Qatar.
Big win for
Well,
Big
no,
win
they
for
lost.
country. Well, they got the World Cup, so that's a pretty big
So,
win.
Yeah, big win just to be there.
Mm.
Just to an
Look, if
honour.
you had to take a stab at who was in that game,
I'd say
I would say it was a team
of
of
12 players.
and they were men.
11
Yeah.
players.
11 players.
They had
No,
an extra-
there's
actually, I think you'll
there's
find they
12.
had an
You'll
extra.
find that there's 12. Thank you.
Yeah.
A coach is a player.
A coach
and don't
is a
you
player.
want
Oh,
to say
wow.
otherwise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it only occurred to me when we were editing this last episode that the very first question for the whole thing, Matt asked Barney, what channel is it on? Which gave away he has not watched a single minute. I assume of the World Cup.
Remains the same.
Have you still not
Same
watched a
question.
single minute of the...
No.
No,
I
not
don't
even
think I have.
highlights, not even...
I've probably seen like a clip. I've
Yep.
seen like
A
a clip,
clip.
and I couldn't tell you what happened in it. I've seen stills.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot
Still
of
photography?
Still photography, which is a dying medium.
Yeah, I
So
mean-
I'm doing
Thank
my
God
part.
you're
Thank
on
God
it.
you're here.
Yeah, thank God you're
You
here.
know, if you get a bunch of those and play them really quickly, then that would be like watching the broadcast.
That would be like watching the actual thing.
What
Yeah.
channel's that on?
You don't even know. You're a fraud.
I watch things on Pirate TV.
Okay, well, it's made up.
Yeah, it's not real.
All right.
Are you torrenting from Pirate Bay?
Say it on
No.
the record. Put it on the record.
Put it on the record.
Put it on the record that you're a pirate.
No, I watch on Pirate TV. It's different.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, it's for people that identify as cool pirates.
The second game was then played.
Yeah.
And that game was, I think you'll agree, Indy, one to remember.
It was, yeah. The second game, amazing.
Zing.
Just like the first game.
Yep.
And obviously in the second game, the same thing
Thing
happened as the
happened.
first. There
Yeah.
was a ball, it was hit side to side to side.
Occasionally,
Occasionally,
it entered a square.
a square and a net.
Dare I say it?
Matt, I feel like you're stalling because your teams were Belgium, Spain, Denmark, Senegal,
Shut up.
Wales,
Shut up.
Poland,
Shut up.
Canada, and Ghana, and all of them have been knocked out.
Okay, so I will say in the second game, I'm pretty sure it was Australia versus the Netherlands, and they got lost.
Nope.
Wasn't it?
So even the Australia game, you've got no idea who they
Who
played.
did Australia play?
Argentina.
Far out.
Matt, all your teams have been knocked out.
I know. I know.
But how do you know they've been knocked out?
Because Indy
given
told
the
me
abs-
beforehand.
I
She
did,
spoiled
yeah.
it. She
Straight
spoiled
away,
it
as soon as I
before.
came in, I had some bad news.
Straight off the bat, which she didn't even say hello to me. She barely greeted me.
I
She
said,
just
you're a loser
You're a
who
loser.
can't pick good teams.
I'm each have 0, right?
You're
now.
each
Yeah.
have 0.
No, each have 0, and I have no skin in this game. I don't care anymore about the World Cup. I just want Qatar to feel good.
What?
You want Qatar to feel
You want
good?
the nation of Qatar
I want it to be healed.
healed by the game.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
the world's game.
How do you propose that will happen?
60,000 people in a stadium, all cheering, all, dare I say it, praying
Mm-hmm.
to Pele.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
What teams are playing? What?
Uruguay and
They're out.
Well, they don't have to be. This is my vision.
Okay,
so
sorry.
this is my vision
Fantasy
for
league.
This is my fantasy league. The way I see Qatar being healed is World Cup finishes. then they say, okay, everyone back in the stadium. We've got something special.
And then Uruguay
We're bringing
play.
out Uruguay, and it's just Uruguay. It's a friendly, it's
Yeah.
a training.
Uh-huh.
So you see them.
Yeah.
Training.
They're
Uh-huh.
split down the middle. They
Uh-huh.
play shirts versus skins. It's Uruguay shirts versus skins.
Yeah.
Training match, and they play in silence because everyone is heads bowed, praying to Pele.
Right. And that heals
And
them.
in that, a nation is healed.
Wow.
Tell me that wouldn't work.
It won't.
I want to ask Dan and Barney what you think of the games because you're really putting all the onus onto us.
And, bring a brick.
Yeah.
Bring a brick. Don't bring a cathedral.
What do you think?
Well, what have I watched last night? I watched Spain and Morocco.
Mhm.
Big surprise.
Yeah, big surprise.
Now,
Huge
this one
surprise.
I was aware of.
Yep.
This one, this is some crazy stuff.
And I'm
Yeah.
about to be surprised.
Yep. Morocco won, Indy.
What?
Yep.
I thought Spain had it in the bag.
Home of the tagine?
Yeah, home of the Tagine.
Well, I never.
Yep. And they won on penalties.
And a penalty is.
Now, can I?
No, you're not kidding.
Penalties-
I know what a penalty is
may
because
I
I've lost
field
a
this
few.
one?
Yeah, of course.
Can I
of
feel
course.
this one? When
Yeah.
the game finishes 0-0, they go to penalties and it's a penalty
Ooh,
shootout.
almost. Well, there's extra
Oh,
time. first.
didn't get it right.
Sorry, guys. I was focused on my element that I had to bring about Morocco versus Spain.
Yeah.
If you search it up on Google, it's listed as exciting.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's
So
true.
you know which ones are exciting and which ones aren't. This one has a little flame next to it. Morocco advances to quarters. Morocco is victorious on penalty kicks 3-0.
Okay.
So 3-0 on penalties is also very bad.
Very bad.
Meaning Spain didn't score a single one.
Yep.
But is it bad? So it's bad for Spain.
Oh, you should at least score a couple of. Well, I
That's-
mean, you know how penalty shootouts work, of course.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
You should at least score a couple in a penalty
Yeah.
shootout.
How many are there? 5? You get 5
5.
shots?
5
Yeah,
shots?
Fuck yeah, you should get 1 in.
Mm.
Come on, Spain. Especially Spain.
Yeah.
yeah, especially Spain. Why especially Spain?
They're meant to be the business, aren't they?
The business?
They're the business.
The football business.
They're the football biz. They're good, right?
Yeah, they were one of the favorite. I mean, they beat Costa Rica 7-0 in the
They-
group stages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Well, I'm sorry.
Come on, Dan.
Jogging my own memory.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And they were one of the favourites, I think, going through. That people were like, Spain are gonna do something. But Barney, you actually watched the game, so maybe you should talk. On
Well,
this.
I just couldn't believe that Spain spent so much of the time with the ball in the final third, crossing the ball, and then they'd play it back across goal. This feels weird to talk about football.
Honestly, it sounds weird. Like hearing you actually talk about it, I'm like, oh. Go on.
And
That
they
looks-
just nothing was like fitting together or linking up.
Water?
Water?
Sorry,
What?
just a bit dry.
Yeah, it was.
It was mine, isn't it?
Oh,
That was mine, but no, you have it.
Still
I haven't had it yet.
water.
I thought you
no.
brought 2.
No, that's kombucha.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Sorry, do we need a drink break?
do we want to stop for a drink break? Is this?
Go on,
You're
Bart.
a terrorist to this podcast.
The one time we start getting some football chatter going.
Please go. On.
Water.
No, I just knew I wouldn't be
it's
talking.
just water.
Yeah.
He's upset he has no teams in.
Yeah.
He's doing a tantrum.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
bringing this thing down from the inside, like a terrorist.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was just frustrating. Nothing worked for them. Poor Spain. Hey. Also, guys, you might want to know that to score a penalty, the likelihood of scoring a penalty is 70%. Right?
That seems good.
Seems
Yeah,
high.
it's
That
high.
seems
So
high.
to miss 3 in a row, and it's probably
Ah.
actually higher than that. It's pretty unlikely that you would miss 3 in a row.
That's really upsetting.
Yeah.
Their parents gonna be.
Well, they
very
missed 5
upset.
in a row.
No, they miss because if you get 3,
If the other team scores 3 and you scored 0, they just
Oh,
don't
it's-
bother with the rest.
Well, fair enough. Why
Oh,
would
so
you?
it's like tennis rules.
Explain.
Like when you play tennis, because the women go to three sets and they need to at least win at least 2 out of the 3, and if they win 2 out of 3, then they don't do the third because there's no point.
Yeah, and every time you score, you get 15 points. Except for the third one where you get 10.
mm-hmm.
Second one.
I think that's right.
yeah,
That's why I
that's
can't
good, that's
confirm.
good.
So it's kind of like tennis rules.
Yeah, like tennis rules. Also, they all have rackets on the football field.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh,
New rule.
oh, because I was watching it last night, I couldn't see.
No, they had rackets.
That must be my pirate TV.
Yeah.
Were they very small rackets?
They were actually huge.
Oh, they're
They're
huge.
actually
Oh.
huge rackets, yeah, and they wear them on their backs, like little power backs.
Oh,
I don't think you were looking at their backs because notoriously they don't show pictures or footage of football players'
ass.
dump trucks.
They
Yeah.
don't, and you've all heard the expression "watch your back." That's
Mhm.
from soccer.
Yeah.
And you've all heard the expression "I got your back," which is from improv.
Yeah.
The worlds collide perfectly.
Yeah,
Perfectly.
wow, what a combo.
Can I draw some quick attention to something? To the fact that
To yourself?
to Indy is our captain for the week. No, it was to you
Oh,
actually.
sorry.
So get off your high horse.
It just usually is you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought I'd give some to the captain for once.
Captain of the team. I will say I'm losing a lot of feeling in my arm. It's very tight.
It's
to
a
be
very tight
captain.
armband, isn't
A
it?
lot of pressure. A lot of pressure to be captain, physically and emotionally.
Is it just
Well,
mental?
It's not mental. It's definitely. I'm so clear.
Okay.
It's more the physical. It's more the physical pressure.
You know
I'm
why that
feeling.
is? You know why they wear it?
Mm.
Because it cuts off circulation to this arm, meaning there's extra blood for up here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was-
and
yeah.
so that then they can't move their arm and touch the ball.
Oh, yeah. They've got to put
Prevents
the
handballs.
restriction.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's an advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
But they also can't wave their hand if they're asking for help.
because captains shouldn't have to ask for help.
That's exactly
Never.
That's the
And I will
philosophy.
not be asking for any help for this podcast. And if you guys need anything, I'm there. I'm your captain.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Will you give us a stern word if we need it?
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've already received mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two get ready. There'll be another one coming.
I was
going
to say that's probably not the last.
Yeah.
So, Indy, have you seen any games?
I haven't seen any games. To be honest with you, I just spoke with my friend earlier, and he just kind of gave me an update of what's been happening.
Yeah, right. And what did you get? What's the scoop?
Is your friend in Qatar?
Yes,
Yep.
they are in the Qatar team.
Here we go.
Oh,
They're the captains of the Qatar team because captains talk to captains.
right.
Right,
You guys
yeah.
have got some kind
Yeah.
of like.
We've got a
WhatsApp.
group chat.
Yeah,
We've got a
nice,
group
nice,
chat of
nice.
just
Oh,
captains.
Oh, okay. Well, hang
They're
on then.
What's cap?
Then we can bring up why you didn't want to wear the One Love armband for the World Cup then.
Yeah, please. I am
Yeah,
dying to
that's-
talk about that as a
That's a
captain.
great point.
Yeah, you were part of that being the captains who decided not to do it.
Yeah, so basically what happened is the armbands came out and they were in a colour that doesn't suit my eyes. And I thought, I'm going to have to be on camera for multiple weeks.
You know there were rainbow colours.
rainbows.
So
Yeah,
every
rainbow.
colour was basically.
That's the problem with me. No colours look good on me.
I
I have to wear translucent. This one is okay.
Okay.
It's doing it, but I prefer a translucent. So that's why I didn't do it. It was nothing to do with the politics or,
Okay.
the good justification behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It was just a fashion
Yeah.
choice for you. And that's
Yeah,
fair enough.
it is.
Captains are allowed to. That's what captains call.
It's captain's,
Captain's
call.
call.
Heard of it?
Style call.
Style call.
Style call.
Style call.
Style call.
That's what you do that before every game.
I do. I
Yeah.
go and check
And a
everyone's
winter.
outfits and I say, what's your unique spin on this?
Yeah.
And a lot of them say nothing. They don't care about it. And that's not
Oh.
a team I like to lead.
What team is that?
Qatar.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
can I say they did very well? I was very impressed.
And you were saying a minute ago that your friend is the captain of Qatar.
did say that. We're co-captains.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're
I thought you
co-captains.
might have been talking to yourself in the mirror or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do that sometimes, but no, we're definitely co-captains.
Yeah, great,
So we
great.
share that. I'm never on the field.
Okay.
I'm off-field captain.
Oh,
And they're on.
You
field
seem
captain.
shocked. Yeah.
I'm just.
Do you ever stand shoulder to shoulder with your co-captain in the mirror and talk to each other's reflections?
Sometimes it's easier to talk about delicate things when you're looking forward, like in a car or when you're both facing a mirror.
Okay, I'll remember that. I'll remember that for next time that
Or if you're on a
happens.
podcast, Dan, I have something to bring up.
Yeah. Now's the time. To
I
do
am
it.
ready for it.
Mm,
Yeah, so I'm captain. So just let me know if you need anything.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Orange slices.
No.
That's my second.
That's
stern word.
second stern word.
That's my
Second
second
stern
stern
It'll
word.
never
We
happen.
should have gotten red and yellow cards for this.
Oh, carbon fiber.
Yeah,
lead.
carbon fiber.
Next time,
For a
let's
visual
have it.
medium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we'll
have
get
it.
it for
Let's
next
see if we can
time.
get them.
I will be giving you all red cards straight away. No warning.
Captain doesn't do that. Ref does that.
Yeah, ref does that. Oh, you're the ref.
You're the ref. You're the ref.
Claiming it.
You're the ref.
Claiming it.
What's your
Wow.
ref nickname?
The Dodger.
You dodge calls. Never make any calls.
Didn't say it.
I
Didn't
see
say it.
something. I'm always looking away.
Are you jealous of that other ref that is the face of the games?
What was his name again?
Pierluigi Collina.
I am.
Yeah.
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 Mortal enemy.
He's my rival. I wouldn't say mortal enemy because we care about each other a lot.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's a rivalry that we have. We both want each other to do our best, but we also want to beat each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like brothers?
In arms, yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
As a referee, how do you feel? VAR, is that your friend? Do you like that?
I mean, it's a useful thing to have in a referee's toolkit.
Yeah.
It's handy. I don't want to rely on it, but it's good to have that it's there. It's
Totally.
the future, so I'm not going to stand in the way of the future.
How did you feel in the Uruguay game? There was a player, Edison Cavani, who on his way off the field,
Took
he
his
punched
shirt
the,
off. No.
well, he
That happened in
punched.
a game.
That could have been off camera.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
No, someone definitely has taken their shirt off.
Go on. I'll tell you my call in a minute.
Okay, sorry. He punched the VAR monitor because he didn't get the
punched
call
it.
he wanted.
Disrespectful. Really disrespectful because then he's that's not good refereeing. That's bias. You know, he has a certain idea in mind of what exactly he wants. Then when he's getting data that refutes that, he's punching it, and that's not good reffing. A good ref should be neutral. A good ref should be Switzerland,
Yes.
the world's ref.
The world's ref, Switzerland.
Wow, that's great. I actually heard that after he punched it, they found water running down the television and it looked like it had been crying.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
I spoke to that VAR
Yeah.
afterwards, and they were distraught.
Yeah.
You know?
The screen you spoke to.
Yeah.
Did all the refs have a debrief on that?
We did. We had the person in question did not show up. Yeah, he did not show up. He was
He's on a press tour doing autographs.
no, he's locked up.
Locked up.
We locked him up.
The football player, Edison Cavani's locked up.
Locked him up.
The refs locked him up.
And when you said, sorry, that he wasn't there, it sounded like he usually is there. Is he usually there?
At the debriefs.
Yeah.
Well, we try to have a sort of a kangaroo court mock trial, you know.
So it's all the refs and Edison
Edison
Cavani
Cavani.
is part of this group as well.
So all the refs. No, well, just he's a culprit, you know. You have to have
Okay.
this person on the stand.
Mhm.
We have to give him a bit of a rundown, grill him a little. Everyone makes a case. We go for and against. It's difficult because it's like a district attorney situation where someone has to defend the culprit, even if they might not really agree with what they did. But, you know, it's a democratic sort of legalese system. So, but yeah, he didn't show up. So we locked him up.
Where? What, in a prison?
Underground.
Underground? Under the
Underground.
stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No.
Sorry, I just want to say the way you're moving your chair, Barney, I feel like my leg's about to catch on fire. Because you're just doing it
You've got a
so
friction
much.
burn
Yeah,
going.
I've got a friction burn happening.
You got a lot going on this side
Yeah,
of your body.
so much happening.
I think
I
this
thought
is-
you couldn't feel it.
No,
Sorry.
I can 100% feel it.
This is Barney testing you mentally as a captain. Can
Exactly.
you deal with
Yeah.
a slight distraction?
Well, I almost broke.
Do you have
I'll be
5
honest.
tips for mental toughness?
Yeah.
Of course, I have 5 tips for mental toughness. The first one, get a grip on yourself.
Good.
Good. Great thing to say to
Thank
someone.
you.
Yep.
The second one, drink an entire lemon juice,
Mm-hmm.
freshly squeezed.
Okay.
Number 3, check your bank accounts regularly. More for a confidence boost, but also mental toughness to let yourself know.
Uh-huh.
Number 4, obviously scream in a pillow
Uh-huh.
every single night. And number 5, hit a truck.
Hit
That's
a
my
truck?
5 tips for mental toughness. Yeah, hit a truck.
Great. Barney, as a registered psychologist,
Mm.
your thoughts?
I now know why I've been feeling so bad lately. I don't do any of those things.
You got mental weakness.
I got weakness for
Oh,
days.
you've got a mental weakness.
Yeah.
And you know
I've got
what's
a
funny? I
mental
didn't study
weakness.
at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you did.
You got street knowledge.
Yeah, on the streets, hard
Now,
knocks.
can I ask, when you say drink an entire lemon juice,
Mm.
entire bottle, an entire lemon squeezed into a cup, an entire cup of lemon juice, what's an entire lemon juice for
Thank you. Absolutely great question.
I just want to learn.
Yeah, of course. And that's why you come to the captain.
I do.
Always come to the captain. When I say drink an entire lemon juice, I mean a bottle of
Okay.
concentrate.
Of concentrate.
Yeah, and don't
Okay.
squeeze that into a glass because you know how when you squeeze lemon juice bottle, it's projectile.
Mhm.
You got to go straight into the mouth and then straight into the eyes.
In the eyes.
Yeah.
That's
Because
tough.
the eyes are the body's sponge.
They're also the windows to the soul.
They are.
And you got to, how do you clean those windows? With a sponge.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And a little bit of lemon juice.
And a little bit of lemon juice.
Does Windex work?
Yes. You can put, I don't know if anyone see my Big Fat Greek Wedding. Windex can cure anything.
Classic.
Classic.
Which I know everyone in this room has definitely seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
love
it.
that.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
that. So the call I was talking about earlier was when a player scored a goal and then they took their shirt off in celebration, and it was at the very end of the game.
It was a South Korea game.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
They took their shirt off in celebration, which is apparently not allowed, so it was an immediate red card. And
Oh,
the
they're
ref,
not allowed to see skin.
and the ref was kind of like, "Good on you, man! Like, great goal, but like you're going off." And the guy who got sent off was like, "Yeah, right on." Like it was quite a nice moment.
Wait, a send off or was it a yellow card?
It was a red.
It was a red
yellow
card?
red. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
This may have been from fucking 5 years ago. I don't know. I just saw a clip of this, and it was. I'm just assuming any soccer clip I see recently is from the World
I'd like it
Cup.
if this was from like the 1960s.
It definitely was.
And he's
Yeah,
taking
very
his shirt
obvious.
off.
He's taking his shirt off.
Sorry, just with the shirt thing, are they not allowed to take their shirts off?
Well,
No.
that's why I was surprised. I thought that was kind of like part of the game.
Well-
It used to be, but now it's over celebrating.
Right.
Oh, you're not allowed to over celebrate.
And then
Yeah,
you
I
can't
think
over
that's what it
celebrate. You can't incite opposition fans further. And there's probably an element of time wasting that they put it down to as well.
Okay, well, the world's gone mad.
This was done very quickly, and when I saw it, it was it was a really lovely moment because it was ref and player celebrating together, but he was just like You know the rules. So do I. Off we go. It was
That's
Rick
Is it
Astley.
Rick Astley?
It was Rick
Rick Astley.
Rick
Wow.
Astley.
Never going to give you up.
I'm never going to let you down, Coach.
Please
So
play
I
Rick
will give you a
Roll
red
right now.
card and
Yeah.
send you off right now.
Red card.
Yeah.
And then he was off. And
When
then
he takes it off, though, he struggles a little bit.
just a touch.
Yeah, touch. And there's enough time watching it where you're like, you should go, wait a minute, that's a bad idea.
But who just wants to show a bit of riff? You know, a little bit of
yeah.
mid
Show your tummy.
Woo!
Is that over celebrating, do you think? Or is that the perfect amount?
Maybe that's the perfect amount. Yeah.
I do agree, though, that if it is a struggle to get it off, like maybe teams should do that as like a fail-safe system so that it is so tight that you can't quite get it off, because then you would think twice about it.
And that's good because it cuts off certain amount of blood circulation, which puts more up here.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
just as a captain of style, it looks good too.
It does look
A
good.
tight fit looks good.
A tight fit looks good.
And I approve.
How do you feel about a tight pant?
Hate it.
Hate it?
Must be loose.
Must be loose. On that caboose.
Loose on the caboose. Exactly. You can't fit a dump truck in a skinny jean.
You can't.
And I don't know about you, but you can't play in a skinny jean either.
That's your
No.
motto.
Yeah.
That's...
You can't fit a caboose in a skinny jean. It's my motto, and I say it around the locker room all the time.
You do.
I would like to see people wearing denim, though. That would be nice.
On the field?
Yeah.
Why?
Why, Dad?
Why?
After all that, why?
Yeah, why? That seems too far.
I'm just like, well, I feel like kits are getting very, very similar now. Like a lot of teams have similar kits where they just kind of recycle. It's the same design, same fabric.
Mm.
There's not as much individuality.
Well, I guess
anymore.
how else would you do a new interpretation on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt?
Get some different
Jean
fabric
shorts,
involved.
jean shirt.
shorts.
But they need to be breathable. There's a reason why you use that specific fabric for sports.
Denim is a workman's fabric.
Football players are not workmen.
Well,
They're
that is
superstars. They are
controversial.
superstars.
That is controversial. Thoughts, Barney? You look like you're having a stroke.
I can't even move on from that. I can't even move on. That's so ridiculous. So, Brazil won.
I think that Brazil's my team.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
your teams, England, Brazil, and Argentina, all still in.
Thank you.
Uh,
And that's because I help captain them.
Oh, as
Mm.
co-captain of Qatar.
Yeah, I'm a consultant captain.
Consultant captain.
I get
oh, that's
hired
like,
out.
that's a
Low
consultant.
Yeah, that's similar to your
consultancy.
consulting.
Hey,
I'm not sponsored though.
So, Barn,
Yeah.
when South Korea tragically lost to Brazil, did Sonny have a weep?
I don't know if he cried at the end. He did definitely cry when they won to
Okay.
go into that game.
This guy can't
I don't think he
Can't
did.
keep it
figure
together.
out. Figure out a
I think
line.
it was so expected.
Yeah. Mm.
So expected. Like they would never thought they would get through.
Yeah, right. What, they thought they were going to just lose to Brazil, so they gave up the ghost, you reckon?
No, well, as in, like, I don't think he'd be that disappointed
Oh, he'd be like-
after losing to Brazil.
Fair cop, because he's got mental toughness.
He does.
Yeah.
He's done my 5 tips.
He's one of your guys?
Yeah, he's one of my guys.
Nice.
Again, I consult
You
Yeah.
consult
I consult
across,
captain.
across
Yeah,
the world.
across the whole world.
Fantastic stuff.
And then, of course, France beat Poland.
Yeah.
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 Of course.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Of course it did.
Again, expected.
England, Senegal.
Expected.
Expected. Morocco, Spain. Exciting.
Whoa.
Exciting.
Oh, so says Google.
Google certified.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sorry, when you're saying expected that they would win, is that because the other team is just like notoriously bad, or is the other team just notoriously great?
Brazil are the tits.
Oh, they're the tits.
They're the tits.
I thought they were the arse.
No,
That's Argentina.
That's Argentina.
that's Argentina. They're the arse. And Spain, the business.
The business. They've got it all.
But I think they're all the selection or the team.
Have all these teams
Portugal also the selection.
won
That's
World Cups previously?
Brazil, Argentina, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
England?
Yes, one.
Great news for me.
Portugal, who's got Portugal? Barney, you got Portugal. Portugal looking pretty good.
Have
Yeah.
they won a World Cup?
No. They've won the Euros.
Oh.
They've won the Euros, but Ronaldo's
Sorry, what's
getting great.
Euros?
The Euros
Currency.
Thank you. I like you again.
they have a very strong currency.
They do.
Okay.
The Euros happens between World Cups, and it's just the European teams. It's basically
Right.
Europe go, we're having our own mini little World Cup.
Okay. Is that
That's on
because
Europe.
football is so popular in Europe?
All places do it.
It's
Like
actually
South
the
America
world's
do it
game.
as well.
What did you say to me?
It's the world's game.
Okay.
That's what I said to you.
You said that directly to me?
I said that directly to
Yeah,
you.
okay.
The
we
least
like-
offensive thing that has been said.
Yeah.
as well.
Mm.
Is there an Australian? Do they do the Australians?
There's the Asian Cup. Yeah.
Do they do the Australians?
Yeah.
Where are the Australians in
Yeah,
all
where are
this?
the
Yeah.
Australians?
And you looked at me like accusingly, like,
Ah.
what have you done with them?
You put them somewhere. So we're in the Asian tournament.
Yeah, we're
Asia
in the Asia Cup.
Pacific? Is that what we're called?
Asia.
Where's the Pacific element?
It's not there. Used to be Oceania, but now
Oh,
they
yeah.
merged it into Asia.
Okay.
Okay, so we've
'Cause-
just been swallowed.
Yeah, because it
We
was
have been swallowed by Asia.
We've been swallowed by Asia.
we've been swallowed up, which is good for us. Because we used to be playing against like Solomon Islands and stuff, and you'd win like 10, 30-0, all this sort of stuff.
So we used to be regurgitated.
Yeah, but then
Now
we
it
would
goes.
also have a really tough way to then qualify because we'd have to go through like these all these knockout games.
You have to
Against-
impregnate so many teams.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just a world tour of that.
Nice.
Do we do well in it?
What Asian Cup?
Yeah.
I don't think we've won.
Yes, we have.
Oh, we have. We've won
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, yeah. We won the one
Won it.
here.
Oh, we've won one. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great news.
We've won it.
Aussie.
We've
Yeah,
won
we
it.
Can we make some predictions about the next 4 games?
Absolutely.
Now, this is the quarterfinals,
Mm-hmm.
also known as each have 2.
Well, each have
Each
none.
have 2. how many do each have? Each have none.
Yep. Each have 2.
Each have 3.
Each have 2.
Each have 2.
Winning.
Winning. Charlie,
No,
Sheen
each have
over
3.
here.
I've got 3.
Netherlands, Portugal, Morocco.
I'm not counting Portugal
Why?
Oh.
because I hate Cristiano Ronaldo. So,
Why?
he's
Can we
getting
dive
benched
into
now.
that? Because you've
Yeah.
said that a couple of times.
so
and I
he's
want to know why.
the worst person ever.
And you've
Um,
met him personally.
Yeah, and what he did was he got his fingernails, they're long. And he
What did
gave
he
me a
do?
pinch right here.
Oh.
Yeah, and he said, henpeck, henpeck. And I said, I've never heard of that before. And he said, you have now. And he pulled at my skin, he broke it.
Yeah.
So I had a little tiny little cut.
A tiny little cut.
And then he had the skin, he went and ate it.
And he ate it.
He ate it. Yeah, it was really,
He is the worst guy.
yeah, it
I've
was
heard
the
of.
worst. I
Okay.
was just lining up for a burrito. And-
Are you sure it was Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah, yeah.
What makes you sure it was him?
He was wearing full Portugal kit with football boots.
And where was this?
This was Zamburo's Brunswick.
It checks out. It checks
Yeah,
out.
it was cooked.
Checks
It was
out.
cooked. I thought I'd go Zamburo's, get a nice burrito, and I'd check out the deals and JB Hi-Fi before Christmas. Had to go straight home after that.
With
to be
that
honest
little
with
cut on your
you.
hand.
Yeah, little cut. It was awful. It was awful.
Do you have any other reasons why he's the worst person in the world?
So he settled 17 different allegations of sexual
Oh.
misconduct
17.
outside court. Yep.
Mm.
What else?
He loses it whenever he gets subbed. Like he'll sort of storm down the tunnel. The biggest ego in sports.
Right.
Like at the moment, he's not playing. He got benched for the Portugal game where they won 6-1.
Oh.
And he was not happy. He kicked up a fuss. He kicked up a fuss the game before when I think he got subbed off. And
What's the reason he's getting subbed?
because he's just old and he's not that good for a team. As a captain, you would
Okay.
know how important it is to bring the team together.
So important.
He
you
does
have
the
to
opposite.
let go your own ego.
Yeah, he does the opposite.
Oh. Is he captain or not?
No,
Okay. Well, he can't be.
he can't be.
Used to be, didn't
He
he?
used to be.
Yeah.
And you can make Are you going to bring that to the next captain's meeting?
I will. Yeah, I'll ask to reinstate Ronaldo as captain.
Oh,
That's how we elect our captains. It's an internal committee.
sorry, you flip flopped here. You want him as captain.
You want him.
Well, sorry, yeah, we do want him as captain because
I
of
just
this.
told you what happened.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
exactly why we want him though.
What?
Because I want him to do that to other players.
What other? What other players
Do what?
The other players in his team.
in the Portuguese team?
Yes.
To do
Oh.
what
They need to
exactly?
get they need to they need to
Oh,
the
okay.
hen
Finally,
Okay.
here we go.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about
Sorry.
the 17 out of court settlements.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want that as well.
That's what I thought you were saying.
That's going to
Indy.
be in the next committee meeting.
I think that was mentioned after the henpeck, so we'd all moved on from that.
Okay, well, I was still fascinated by it.
I am also fascinated by it. Henpeck.
Henpeck. That's what he said. He said it. Henpeck.
So we've got 4 games coming up. Each have 3, each have 3, each have 2.
Mhm.
Each have 0.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Netherlands v Argentina, Croatia v Brazil, England v France, aka the 100 Years' War.
Yeah, the Battle of Agincourt.
With Harry Kane as Richard. No,
Harry? Or what's his name?
Harry.
Yeah, Harry.
King Henry, yeah.
Yeah.
Henry IV, Prince Harry, and Morocco v Portugal. Oh, someone's got to make a poster of that.
Yeah. Was it Henry the Fourth or Fifth? I thought it was Fifth.
Whichever one it was the one who used to be called Harry. Harry the
Fifth,
King.
Fifth.
Yeah. Once more into the breach.
Yeah.
God,
yeah.
I hope he does that in the locker room
Oh, he
beforehand.
better.
Oh,
I can confirm he does.
he does
Oh,
do that. You've seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got cameras in all the locker rooms as well.
Yeah, that's
Right.
great.
Surveillance.
So the cameras have cameras in all the locker rooms.
Yes.
So you sit and watch all the other.
Correct. All the captains sit around and watch each other's teams.
Okay, great.
Popcorn.
Always.
Very good.
And Sprite.
Yum.
Sprite.
We go Sprite.
Why Sprite?
We like that it's clear, but it's also got a flavour.
That's what all the captains have decided.
Yeah.
Sure.
And what are you holding right now, Indy?
This is similar to a Sprite.
Because of the silver.
Clearness, yeah. But it's tricking me every time I drink it. It doesn't have a nice flavour.
Mm.
But we're sponsored.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
We secured all those, right? We nailed those down.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you already had them.
Yeah,
Well, I had them, but I was trying to spread them love.
Oh, yeah. No.
We didn't get any emails.
We didn't get
through.
any emails.
Qatar didn't email us and say we watched the episode. We're in.
We
Right
loved
on.
it. We loved it.
Oh, well, maybe this one. I'm not as being as much of an advocate because I was dropped by all of them.
Yeah. After that
Really?
podcast.
I was dropped by all of them after the last pod.
Do
What?
you still sponsor Unilever?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. But that money has obviously dried up really quick, so
Yeah.
I'm asking for donations. I'm making an appeal to anyone who would like to donate to my sponsor Unilever fund.
Where can we donate?
Indiegogo.com.
Great.
Mm.
Just the homepage of Indiegogo?
If you donate to any campaign currently live on Indiegogo, that money will go into my pocket and into Unilever.
So you've hacked Indiegogo, basically.
I just had a polite discussion with everyone on Indiegogo. I just sent out a bit of an email blast, bit of a memo, worded them up about it. Everyone was pretty
So it's like a
compliant.
class action donation coming through.
Yeah. I found a way to work the
Class
system.
action donation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Clearly.
No, I think that's what I called it in the email. But
I was about to say, hey,
Are you
all the shit that everyone else is saying on here.
No, Dan,
Dan,
come
that
on,
is wrong.
Dan.
Come on.
Wrong. That's
No,
wrong.
Dan.
headphones have your initials on the side.
They do, and my favorite number.
770.
Yeah,
Are they
Really?
custom headphones?
yeah, and you all have them.
Oh, that explains that then.
Oh, they all have Dan
apart
Tom.
from
That is so cool.
Apart from the captain.
You've got mine. My nickname, Bose.
That's such a lovely touch.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Anyway, Dan, wrong.
But yes, don't sponsor anyone to sponsor Unilever.
Great. Should we do the predictions?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Can we go game at a time? Because I've already.
okay, first game, Saturday, 10th of December, 6 a.m. in the morning, before I'm up.
the key details.
Yeah,
Yeah.
key details.
It'll be played in Qatar.
Great.
Okay.
You sure about that? I checked though. I double checked.
Quarterfinals. Netherlands versus, drumroll please, Argentina.
You didn't wait for a drum roll. You didn't wait for a drum roll at
You
all.
didn't get the drum roll.
Netherlands versus Argentina. Who we got? Everyone, put your left. Wait, no. Put your hands behind your back and put a finger on your left hand up if you
This
think
is so
Netherlands.
dramatic.
Wait,
Wait, can you
but we
say that
can't
again?
see.
Yeah, we're all going to get them out at the same time.
Oh, right.
But then we could change. Okay. Anyway.
Put a finger on your left hand up in behind your back
Mhm.
if you're going Netherlands,
Okay.
and put a finger on your right hand up if you're going Argentina.
Okay.
Okay, everyone pull their hands out. 1, 2, 3. I don't know which hand's which.
This is Netherlands.
Left hand is Netherlands. Who's got their left hand up?
No. No, I don't.
I couldn't possibly.
I could never
No.
do that to my
Okay,
team.
3 for the Neds, 1 for the RGs.
I actually think Argentina. Oh, well, Australia did pretty good against them, so maybe.
I just think the Netherlands have been playing pretty well.
Mm,
Like I think they look a bit more convincing than Argentina.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yep, agreed.
I
If
don't agree.
And that would be for why, Captain?
I just feel like the boys in Argentina have been doing such a good job, and it would be to a detriment, I think, if they lost.
You think it would they'd be up?
They would be really upset.
What's the buzz in the captain's room?
It's not looking good. We might cut Argentina from the committee
Whoa.
if they don't pull through with the Netherlands. They've been told multiple times.
So wait, you started being very empathetic towards Argentina and the boys,
I did, yeah.
and now you're cutting them from the committee.
I've made a quick decision in my mind, as I am the head of the captain's committee.
You're the head.
I'm the head of the captain's
As
committee.
co-captain of the Qatar team,
Yes.
Yeah,
you
as
are the
style
head of the
captain.
captain's.
Yeah, I'm the head.
You're
of-
head of the captain's committee. That's
This
a
is a
Everyone
very
comes
fast
to me.
rise.
heavy burden.
I'm also I'm also the wellness coordinator within that committee.
Wonderful.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it.
So everyone
That's
comes to me. at
That
all
is a
times.
noble
Yeah,
position.
that's
That is
fantastic.
wonderful.
You must carry a heavy load.
Oh, extremely heavy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
they've got some fucked up shit. that
Yeah,
they
yeah,
tell
it's
you.
a lot. I can't share everything, but
Mm.
Do you
one
feel
day it'll come
sympathy
out.
for Gianni Infantino? Because I mean, similar position, like the head of a organization, probably a lot of scrutiny towards you.
Mm. And he's also a member of many marginalised groups.
Have you got any more details about him?
He's the head of FIFA.
He's
He's the one who said he was all the different things.
On the first episode, you knew who he was because you talked at length about his speech.
Yeah, of course I did.
he's gay. He's
Oh,
Qatari.
I know who it is now.
believe it took us so long.
No, I knew the whole time. Thank you very much. I just fooled you all.
Captain's gag.
Captain's gag. You should see the type of stuff we talk about in the committee. Gagging all around.
I reckon that was one of your classic lies just then.
That was it. My classic lies.
Yeah, last podcast you were saying you're constantly going to be lying.
A million
Yeah.
lies.
And
Million
it's
lies and maybe a truth.
Maybe. Whether I'm sympathetic or not against him doesn't matter because he's our leader. And I really think we should be neutral on that. And no matter what he feels, he is entitled to feel what he wants. And I've learned that through my wellness coordinator course that I had to do in TAFE. And I recommend for everyone to do
Everyone
that.
to do it?
Everyone to do that.
Yeah.
It's free. It goes for 8 hours. It's at Box Hill Institute. We got great public transport there.
They do.
Yeah, yeah.
They do.
Did you get the train underneath that?
In the train station.
Yeah,
Under the shopping centre?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
get the train from the shopping centre and then you catch the tram
Trans 109.
down White Horse Road.
You do. 109. Beautiful.
Yeah,
tram.
beautiful
Beautiful
tram.
Is it?
Beautiful tram.
Beautiful tram.
And I believe, don't get me wrong, it takes you into Burke Street.
It takes you right down
right
Burke.
down Burke Street.
Berg, isn't it Collins?
Collins.
Collins.
Beautiful
Right down
straight.
The
Collins.
Paris
Beautiful
end.
The Paris
Paris
end of,
end.
the Paris end.
Next game is Croatia v Brazil. Hands behind our backs, everyone.
Oh, yeah, so which hand is what again?
Okay, left hand is Croatia. Right hand is Brazil.
Okay.
Hands out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Brazil.
Brazil.
No, did you have both hands up?
No.
Oh, sorry. There was.
That's Barney's hand. What do you think? That's
We've all
that's
gone Brazil.
Barney's
It
hand?
extended.
What's
I
happening behind
didn't
here?
want to vote.
You abstain?
I'm doing this behind me. I got a claw.
You're henpecking your own.
Yeah,
vote.
he's made me start. I started actually.
Picking at my
Yeah,
neck.
started henpecking my own
Peck
neck.
the neck.
Sorry, Dan, what did you say? Which team?
We all went.
Brazil.
You're Brazil? And you're
Brazil.
Brazil?
Why? Dare I ask?
I think they've looked the best, and they.
Sorry,
terms of
because you say look the best all the time, and
Yeah.
do you mean cosmetically?
cosmetically, they look beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
They've all got injectables. And they've all got Brazilian butt lift, but you're not allowed to see them.
No.
Basically, so they use sort of level of forward pressure where there's this sort of relentless attack on the goal, and eventually, if you want to park the bus against them, you are
Park
probably
the bus?
probably going to have to give up. You're going to
Get a
give up
bus
a goal.
driver. You should be parking that yourself.
Get him on air tasker.
Yeah. You got a game to get ready for. You can't be parking a bus.
You want to play soccer? You can't be parking
On
a
a
bus.
No,
You
you
should
guys
have
are
a
right.
driver.
You guys are right. You
Yeah.
got me for saying a stupid thing. You guys are right.
This is what they'll do to you, Barney.
Yeah.
That's what it'll do to yourself.
Gave myself
Yeah.
a fright.
I'm so sorry, listener at home, for using the phrase "park the bus." You've probably never heard of that before. I'm really sorry.
Now, okay, so in your language, what did that mean?
It means play very defensively.
Well, say that.
Yes, say that. Say that. Sorry, you're
Okay.
about to make my leg go on fire again.
I
And it just
need
cooled
something
down.
else to fiddle with.
A fidget cube.
Yeah, I need like a fidget spinner. Oh,
Give him that. Not distracting.
Problem solved.
Who is that? Who is that?
who is that?
It's a little studio player.
I don't know what that means.
I don't
And
think
sorry-
you're caring.
Sorry, who's
I've heard
versing?
Subudio because it's just really quickly. The one thing I know about Subudio is that in an episode of Black Books, Manny gets very distracted by a man who has a Subudio player in his hair.
Oh, yeah, the little man in his
Oh.
hair.
He had a little man
God, that's so
in his
good.
hair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
they are
doesn't know
little.
the code to the
Yeah.
security
Mm.
thing.
Yeah.
Because he was looking at the little man
There's
in
a
his
little man.
hair.
In his hair.
Guys, this isn't a Black Book podcast where you
Should be.
recap your favourite Manny moments, okay?
You should hear my Fran moments.
Sorry, I forgot about other podcast Manny moments.
Yeah, many moments.
We get on there, both of us are having manic episodes, and we talk about Manny.
So Brazil, they're looking good. They
Yeah.
won't let anybody park a bus. They are a no standing sign.
They hate public transport.
They hate public
Yeah.
transport. Can't park that bus.
Who are they versing?
Croatia.
So why does everyone know Croatia?
Brazil. I feel like I'm just going to get ridiculed whatever I say here, but
No, this
Brazil-
is an open platform. I'm wellness coordinator. I can't judge.
what was your wellness tip? It was
Squeeze
get a
them.
grip of yourself.
Yeah, get a grip of yourself. Number one, always.
Brazil, I think, are clearly the best team in the competition. Watch a damn game, one of you, please. And then we wouldn't have to explain
Put one
this
on.
every
Yeah,
single
put one
time.
on. Put one on. We're here. Put it on.
Not even a highlight.
I
Put it on.
Something.
I'll watch some highlights. I believe you. I believe that. Like that just seems right to me. Brazil are really good at soccer.
I trust you.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that around.
Yeah.
That's a rumor.
Who's spreading this rumor?
My dad.
Your dad's spreading
Oh.
rumors.
Yeah.
Wait, your
What?
dad's rumor that he's spreading, which is his hot tip, is that Brazil are good.
Brazil are pretty good at football.
Fellas, get around here. I just want to tell you something. This is a bit of an insider. You might want to open your sports bet app.
A hot tip. No, yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
So
The least controversial thing would be to say that Brazil are going to win it, I think, at the moment.
That's pretty
Agreed.
controversial.
I think there would be more controversial things like I'm glad Qatar has the World Cup because
yeah, he's going least controversial.
Oh. Okay. Nah, fair dues.
Yeah.
Fair deuce.
I think there's least controversial things to say, like, I have to breathe.
That's kind
Here
of
we
quite a weird thing to say.
Yeah, that's a very weird
That's
thing.
quite a weird
In
not
relation to
controversial.
controversy.
Well, it is a little bit. Like if you're saying to me, an adult, I have to breathe, I'm thinking there's something quite wrong.
Sorry, I have to breathe.
Yeah, I think why are you saying that?
I'm
Yeah.
assuming
I
That's
think
someone
you've
is on
controversial.
your
noticed I've not
chest.
said it once this entire podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
was going to
true.
mention it, but I thought I won't.
And I've
Is
yet
that your
to-
notes?
Yeah.
One, I have to breathe.
One, I have to breathe. I'll say that at some point and I'll mean it.
Yeah, good.
45 minutes in, I reckon I'll need to breathe.
Yeah, good.
So you're not breathing this whole time?
Nope.
Mm.
Wow.
Got the lungs of a stallion.
Can horses hold their breath for 45 minutes?
If they try.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome.
If your horse believes in itself.
Yeah, most horses don't.
Most horses don't.
Believe in
No
themselves.
confidence.
Yeah.
Zero
You
confidence.
You
Most
work
of
with a
us
lot
do.
of horses?
I work with a lot of horses.
You have 5 mental toughness health tips for horses as
Yeah.
In
well.
regards to horses,
Mm.
one, check your neck.
They do have famously long necks, so that
They
is
do,
important.
yeah.
You're thinking of giraffes.
Ah,
Similar but different.
I thought they were the
animals.
same animal.
Sometimes they are.
Yeah, I think.
I guess a horse would really struggle to see its neck.
You think that?
but
they've
wait
got
till you
those.
hear tip two.
Yeah, wait
till you
yeah,
go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Rub the eyes in the back of your head.
Rub the eyes.
the
Oh,
eyes.
so like,
Of the horse. The horse
Yeah.
has eyes in the back of their head.
but the eyes are here, right? So they're going to look that. they're
Okay,
gonna-
but have you ever seen a horse's mane and how untamed it is? It's because it's hiding in a second pair of eyes
Oh,
at all times.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Eat sunflower seeds, get a shiny coat.
nice. That's good.
Number
Actually sounds legitimately
No,
like a
that
good
is
tip.
legit.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I used to have horses, so all these tips are real.
Yep.
Number 4, get shod.
Get shot.
Now get shod, and all the horse listeners will know what that means.
I know exactly what that means
Yeah.
because one of my favorite videos of all time is watching a horse get shot.
Oh, how great are those
They are my
videos?
favourite
You clean
videos.
out the frog.
Barney hates them.
Oh, is that when they do the? Oh,
yeah, they
no,
clean it and then they clip
thank
the
you.
nail.
They are
Yeah,
honestly.
no.
Get the clip up. Get the clip
No.
I
up.
actively seek out those videos.
They're
on
great,
my
aren't
I
they?
absolutely
They're
hate
so
them.
Or
good.
videos of cows getting their hooves.
Hooves.
Their hooves.
Yeah, they're hooves.
Sounds
Hooves.
spelled.
It's hooves.
It's hooves.
I'll say it how I want to say
like
it.
a Hoover. And Hoover Dam.
Their hooves. Watching them get their hooves maintained when they have like a rock stuck in them or something. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
You see the feeling of relief. Or you ever seen a cow with a big cyst and they just pop it?
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Some cows just have vents drilled into the side of them.
Mhm.
can
And you
see
know
right
why? Because they overfeed them corn,
Mm.
and they should not have corn because their digestive systems cannot handle it. So they also have to have that opening always to clear that out.
Because they produce a lot of gas.
Mm.
And they might go.
So the next game, England versus France.
There were 2 more tips.
Second tip: watch Saddle Club.
Tip 4, that is.
Sorry, that's tip 4, and
Yep.
obviously tip 5, fifth and final. Burn the barn.
God. Okay.
Burn the barn.
Burn the barn, and the horses know what I mean by
They
that.
know what they mean.
Yeah.
What is in Animal Farm? What does the horse do? He's an idiot, isn't he?
No, he's
Big
an
old
old
idiot?
fella. He's
Oh.
he's a lovely old man. I think he's a bit daft.
Yeah.
But he's lovely.
He's Farlap.
It's like old Tom or something. His name is. I think it's. a
Yeah,
cat.
I think it's
something
Farlap.
You might be right. I think it might be.
think it might be
Yeah, no,
Farlap.
you're right. It was
Yeah, it's
Farlap. It was
Farlap.
Farlap.
It's
You're right.
Farlap.
Yeah.
Farlap. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Sorry, I read that all wrong.
Mm.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is.
And the next game?
So the next game, hands behind your back, everyone.
Oh.
It's England versus France. France, if you will.
Okay.
The Battle of Agincourt. England, left finger. France, right finger. On 3. 1, 2, 3. I've gone England.
I've gone England.
Okay, the two people in the know have gone France, and you and I have gone
Okay.
England. I'm going England because of the Shakespeare parallels.
Nice. That's good. That's good.
Yep.
Why are you going England?
I'm going England because I love the royal family,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like they'd really respect.
Who's your favourite?
It would have to honestly be King George.
Well, I hope he plays.
I
got
thought your
some bad
favourite was
news.
Prince Andrew. That's what you were saying before we started recording.
I
Yeah.
asked you not to bring this up.
Yeah.
We also asked you to stop, so
Yeah.
we were like, "Please stop talking about it." You went on at length about,
About Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
Me?
yeah.
Oh, I think he has the same name as my uncle.
Fair enough. That's why
That's
you like
why.
him so much.
That's
why
why
you
I like him so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
sure. I hope England win. I do hope that. And then go on into the final, play someone that's unexpected to be there,
Mhm.
and then lose horrifically, and it will be
You're
so
hoping that happens?
funny.
Now,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here it is, Barney. Is the thing is to my mind the least expected team to get through to the final would be Morocco, and that is unfortunately impossible for England to face off against in the grand final.
Because they've got to play them. They would play them.
They
Next.
would play them in the semis.
Yeah, the semis.
which is when there's only 4 teams left.
why?
Why are you addressing this all to me?
You're my voice of the audience.
Thank you.
That's our captain you're speaking to.
Yeah, and I like to show my knowledge to my captain. I'm actually checking in. I'm going, have I got this right?
Yeah, good. As a wellness coordinator, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And is there any Spurs players that you like in the England team?
Harry Kane!
Yeah.
Scared me so much.
we just owe $20,000 now in AirPods lawsuits.
It didn't even spike. It's fine.
Harry Kane.
Harry
yeah,
Kane.
Harry Kane.
Harry
won.
Kane.
Eric Dyer.
2.
And that-
That's it.
That's it in the England
Oh,
team.
only
Pretty good
two.
representation.
Yeah.
But we've got one in the Brazil team, Richarlison, who's
Yeah.
scoring a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice. That's what you want in a team.
One in South Korea. In
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
Sonny's out.
Son.
Yeah, yeah.
Sonny's out.
But it'd be nice for England to go through, but France are a bit too good.
And the captain of Spurs and France, Hugo Lloris. So,
Wait, what?
Hugo Lloris.
He's the captain of Spurs and the captain of France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought,
Double
I thought Harry
captain.
Kane was the captain of Spurs.
No, he's the vice captain.
Since when?
He would want to be captain, though.
He's
Very-
desperate for
I
it.
thought he's been captain for his entire life.
No.
Since he was
I
a
see-
wee little lad.
I see Harry Kane. I think captain of Spurs.
No.
I thought he was like the
England.
president of Spurs.
No,
Captain of England. There we go.
Yeah.
I feel like they're dangling that, like, if he eventually wants to leave, they might just go like, "Oh, Harry, we've been saving this for you."
Yeah, we'll make you.
Maybe
We'll
it'll
make
be
you
like a
captain.
Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien situation.
Ooh.
Mm.
Or Costello and Howard.
Oh,
Oh, I love Costello and Howard.
Yeah. You
John
would.
Howard's my favorite prime minister.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he actually is. Like, I'm not even joking. I love him so much. I watched a 7:30 report on him the other night, and I watched it 3 times.
I don't.
He sucks.
No,
gun laws stuff.
yeah, he did the gun laws.
Gun
He
laws
also
was
introduced GST.
You're a fan?
I actually am a fan.
Love GST.
I love GST.
Yeah,
I-
he's so,
He also, when he was prime minister, he used to do these morning walks, and he would get so much
Oh,
press
that
on
was
them.
iconic.
yeah,
I
that was
love-
iconic.
And the chaser would always come and chase
Yeah,
him, which
the
was
complete walks of John Howard,
Yeah.
a box set.
a box set.
Yeah,
Funny,
very funny.
in my opinion.
But the man himself, I respect.
Okay.
Oh,
Hot take.
Okay.
I did not see that coming.
Cool.
That is the most surprising thing that has happened on this podcast.
Well,
yeah.
get ready.
Listener or viewer, if you're, well, who's John Howard? What about it? Google John Howard, Indigenous People of Australia.
Also, don't
You know what?
Google
No.
don't Google John Howard blue healers. You will get the wrong man.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to say, don't Google John Howard, but Google John Howard gun laws, and then you'll be respectful.
Okay. Okay.
People can be many-sided.
That's true.
Many-sided.
Many-sided.
Like
a,
an octagon.
yeah, like an octagon.
Or an octopus.
Or a dodecahedron.
Yeah, octopus.
The many sides of an octopus.
Octopus.
Many
Yeah.
I could
True.
name
Go on. Name
All
name all 8 sides of an octopus.
leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, leg 5, leg 6, leg 7, leg 8.
Yeah.
What about the beak?
Oh, I always forget the beak. I have so many sides. And the head. So, France.
So France.
So, France.
Yeah. Too good.
Captain of Spurs
Yeah.
is the captain of France.
Mhm.
So it's cap v cap.
Mm.
Do you reckon if Harry Kane pulls this off and wins, they'll give him a captaincy?
Surely they have to then give him the captaincy.
I'd like it if it was on the line, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd
Like
like
with
it
a
if it
sword.
happened on the field.
Mm.
I hope they crown him. I'm honestly imagine. That might be the only game I watch.
What time is it on?
11. Actually, I won't. I wouldn't be awake. But it's at 6 a.m. on Sunday.
On Sunday. I'm going to watch it.
I'm going to watch that.
I'm going to watch it.
Well, look at you.
Has this become your regular routine of getting up at that time to watch games these last few weeks?
Well, I don't really want to talk about it. No.
I feel like it wasn't a tough question.
That's something. A pass, actually, on that. I'm going to pass.
You're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Dan? And you better reveal because Barney gave us nothing.
I'll reveal. I'll answer. For
And
both
if the
of us,
person
yeah.
before you passes, you have to go.
Yeah.
You have to go
Yep.
next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have to go.
I will pass. No.
Unless you have a skip card.
Well,
Can you imagine?
I've just been waiting for the off chance that might come up. Yeah.
I've got to bring more cards to these things.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been getting up to watch. It's too early.
It is.
The group stage was great. You had 9 o'clock games, midnight games. Oh, beautiful. And then you might stay awake and catch the 2 a.m. But now at 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. it's
You're joking.
Yeah.
Bloody
Bloody
dreaming.
joking.
Dreaming.
You can't stay up for 2 a.m. and then see the 6 a.m. You're bloody
yeah, it doesn't work.
joking.
Yep.
Okay, England, France. We were split down the middle. Now we've got at 2 a.m. on Sunday, the 11th of December, at Qatar.
There you go.
At
Yep.
guitar.
This is a biggie. Morocco v Portugal. Hands behind your back, everybody.
Which hand is?
Left hand is Morocco,
Great.
right hand is Portugal.
Okay.
Ready, steady, cook.
I love that show.
I'm going Morocco.
You going Morocco?
I'm going Morocco.
Why?
Because I love an underdog.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
love an underdog.
Well, you might be helped by the fact that the Herald Sun, Melbourne's greatest newspaper, according to people like John Howard in Indy, would they've got a headline: Ronaldo done.
Oh, you would love that headline.
Yeah, Ronaldo
Did you
done.
write that?
Nope.
Just the headline.
It says Ronaldo done, and
It's
then
actually, yeah.
yes,
Is it because he's done with the World Cup or done with like football in general?
he's just done with the world.
What do you think he's going to do when he ends his football career? Go work out in the gym for a few more hours?
Just a few more
Yeah.
A
hours.
couple
And
more
then I'd be like-
hours.
I've had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Falls asleep on the weight bench.
Yeah. No, I'm done. I'll give up. I reckon his heart will give out. I reckon it'll be like when old men retire.
Oh, wow.
I reckon the days I announce my retirement, he'll be good. I reckon he'll pop.
Scary.
I reckon he'll go into a mist.
Oh,
Wow.
I'd love that.
I would
a mist.
love that.
Yeah.
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 I would love to go into a mist.
We can arrange that.
Yeah.
I can mist you.
But honestly, what else does he do outside of football?
Commentate.
No, I think he'd be pretty horrible as a commentator or a pundit, to be honest.
But like
Sorry, a pundit?
horrible. A
Pundit.
What's that?
You know them. They're the people who like the prime ministers you support.
I share one piece of myself and I get ridiculed.
So how does it feel, Indy? How does it
I
feel?
am actually enjoying it. I like this spotlight.
A pundit is just like an opinionated commentator sort of thing. Like political
Oh.
pundits, sports pundits.
Yeah, a lot of ex-players go
Like
do
that
it,
term.
and they before the game, then they'll sit around and be like, "What you reckon? They're gonna win?"
Oh,
And-
they don't have it in them this week, do they, Gov?
Yeah,
Yeah, and yeah, lots of like, in my day, you used to be able to skin a man alive. You wouldn't even get a card for it. And then I'd go out where he's skinned. You will get a card for that.
Yeah.
These days, you can't do anything.
That's what pundits are.
that's what
Yeah.
it's like.
And
I don't
apparently,
think I'll tune in.
see, so do you recken he'd be bad at it because you just don't think he has the chops for it, or do you just think he would be a horrible pundit?
I think it'd be too horrible because he's just so up himself that I don't think he'd be able to give anything constructive that doesn't just refer to himself as
See,
God.
that makes me think of like Nico Rosberg when he commentates F1. Like
Mm.
Nico Rosberg, every single time he commentates, he has to be like, "I beat Lewis Hamilton in the same machinery." Like it's the same sort of style of thing, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah, maybe. Look, if you want to subscribe and just get Ronaldo his own YouTube channel, get him and just purely, he'll do something focused on himself because I feel like no matter what is going on, he will do something to put himself back in the spotlight.
Right.
So he will do something, but it will be very much about him. I don't think he would be able to sit there and talk and have other people's opinions about the game.
Do you reckon he'd run for president like Manny Pacquiao did?
Of Portugal,
Yeah.
he could maybe.
Uh,
I'm sure he'll have his own show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he'll have his own show.
But it could be like an Alex Jones Infowars type.
Yeah, I
That's
reckon
a-
that's
he's a
sort of-
pundit.
Yeah.
That's a pundit.
I think he might be like a host of like a home renovation show.
Ronaldo.
That's what he feels
Ronaldo.
like to me. That's what he feels like.
Cristiano, the henpecker.
The hen
The hen pecker. Going into the hen house to renovate it.
But no one believes in Morocco.
Well, it's not that I don't want them to win. I would love. Also, two of my teams playing each other. Come on.
But wait,
Yeah.
also you frame this as who are your predictions to win, not who would you like to win.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Who would you like?
Yeah.
Oh,
You said who would you predict to win?
yeah,
Two things can be two things.
Yeah.
No, a prediction is who you think will win.
yeah, but not who you.
Who do you
in your,
predict
in your
will win?
soul
Yeah.
to win? Who do you want to win?
That's how I predict.
Yeah.
I look inside my
Yeah,
soul.
I use the secret.
Oh, I manifest.
I manifest it.
Yeah.
And I want Morocco to win, therefore I predict that they shall.
Very good. Great. On Ronaldo post career, I reckon he might. Have you seen his diamond earring?
No.
No, just one.
I haven't watched a game.
He's got one. I reckon he might take that out and value other diamonds with it, and he will crush other diamonds with it. And he'll be
Ah.
like, worthless.
I thought you were going to say you'd take it out and then just swallow it and be like, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the last step.
And then turn into mist.
It's turned into mist. It's a
Yeah.
cyanide diamond.
Yeah, that would be. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah.
What about that? If you're to be carrying, you know how spies always carried cyanide capsules in their teeth?
Oh, yeah.
Which is always
You reckon
wanted
that
an
diamond might be
earring.
a cyanide
That's
capsule?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying, team. That's what catch up.
Do spies always carry cyanide capsules in their teeth?
Every spy.
Has one.
Name a
Mhm.
spy. They have one.
Well, the whole point would be that I couldn't name
They
one.
would-
That would
You don't wanna name one.
Barney.
But if
yeah.
they're a bad, but if they were a bad spy and they get caught, they would then use a cyanide capsule and die. So we
Mm.
would never hear of them.
Correct. Therefore, all spies have cyanide capsules.
right. This is sound.
Yeah.
This is
It's a syllogism. You've spelled it all out. The logic is there. Let's
Mhm.
not waste any more air on it.
I feel like
would
I-
say.
Right, moving on.
Move on.
Let's move on then.
I almost need to take a breath. So
yeah, you must be getting close.
Is that all the games?
that is all the games that are ever going to be played. Because my prediction is after Morocco v Portugal, when Morocco win, the world will become a mist.
Oh, the whole
everything
world will
becomes
become a mist?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll be such an unexpected result for so many people other than true believers, that's such as myself.
So,
I'll be carried off to the promised land.
Uh-huh. So it's kind of like a rapture kind of
The
scenario.
rapture, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll all get raptured to Morocco.
What's going to happen to Qatar after this? Because they're going to have multiple big stadiums.
A mist.
Qatar will just go into a mist. There'll be a blank space. there.
Yeah.
I feel like
We
not
did
much
blank
will happen.
space at karaoke.
Blank, we did. Bring it back.
I forgot about that.
I don't think much will happen to them.
You don't think much will happen?
Nah.
You don't think more games will get played there now that they've
Absolutely
got the
not.
facilities?
There's no point.
Even
Well,
if
Piers
they pay
Morgan
them?
is behind it.
What?
Well,
Piers Morgan's
sorry.
into
Explain
it.
that.
He's one of your fellas.
yeah.
Share
He's one of your big
thing.
men.
He's one of your big guys. Piers Morgan, who's all like,
Yeah.
this is an absolute victory for Qatar. It's bloody brilliant. All that shit.
Mm.
That other guy I think we were talking about the other week, this is not evidence that anything will happen, but they're all vying for
No,
it.
but like
pretty
you
hard.
said, predictions, you can manifest them.
And
so-
this is one I'm not manifesting. This is
Mm.
something
Oh.
that they're clearly manifesting. And sometimes, here's the thing about manifestations, sometimes they clash with other people's.
Okay.
We're all perpendicular lines.
Yeah.
So then how do they work out who gets the manifestation?
Natural
Whoever's got the
selection.
stronger will, the stronger willpower. And no one has stronger willpower than me
Yeah.
about Morocco v Portugal.
Keep bringing
Hey,
this
will you
back.
be watching it?
No! I'll be lying in bed, dreaming of it.
What about a
Yeah.
highlight?
Oh, might watch a
Yeah,
highlight.
good.
Actually, I might watch Morocco. Maybe I will.
Mm.
Maybe I will.
I don't know if it's going to happen.
I don't think this is going to happen.
Okay. Well, you want to bet on it? No, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Well, if we do, I'll make it myself win.
You'll make yourself
With
win.
I will.
manifestation.
If we betted on it, I would just stay up until 2 a.m. Problem solved. And short of being knocked unconscious or chloroformed by a spy, perhaps,
Mm.
there is nothing that could stop me on heaven or earth that would stop me from winning that money.
I'd be too worried to send a spy in. Now that I know about the
It would
the-
die. They would
yeah,
die,
yeah,
yeah.
They'd make an error. They'd go, oh no, and then they bite the capsule, and
Here's the thing about spies: mental toughness.
yeah, right. They've
I've-
done that same course at Box Hill Tape.
They do.
Yep.
You have a different set of 5 tips for spies, though, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I have a different set
Great.
of spies. 1, remember your cyanide capsule. 2, go to the dentist to get it installed. 3, what the hell are you doing? Ask yourself that. 4,
That's a very introverted question for a spy to ask when they're on a.
And that's
all
why
the
you're
time
not a
alone.
spy, Dan,
Okay.
because you don't understand the questioning.
Okay, sorry.
Number 4, have you changed your oil in the car that you've got to use to spy with? And number 5, obviously, slam your head against the wall
Why? The last one, can I ask?
for
what?
toughness.
Right. Okay.
With the cyanide
Where's your-
capsule
where's-
already in there, though, because
where-
that seems quite dangerous.
Where is
Yes.
mental located?
That's why it's
Yeah,
dangerous.
Mental.
Where is mental located?
The head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
of
how do you
course.
develop toughness of the heads?
Yeah.
Slam it. It's
it.
called
Yeah.
conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing this spy course at the moment?
We can't say.
We
Cannot say.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
If
this
I would
stage.
say anything, I would have to remove this
Yeah.
diamond earring and I would become a mist.
Oh. Dan, do you have any football-related things that you wanted to discuss?
Let's not bother, Barney.
Yeah.
I mean, we're it's.
What do you got there?
Oh no, this was just a little clip, but I think it's too football related. But it was.
What?
Mm.
But
think
it's
that's what
also
we
not
need.
really football related. But it was
Okay.
about then. Do you know who Harry Maguire is?
No.
Okay, I just,
Of course.
Mhm. He's a player for England. He's terrible. He has a massive head.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
accurate, very
Yeah.
accurate.
Mm. Massive head.
Huge.
Okay.
And there's a clip.
Show us with your hands.
yeah.
Like I couldn't even.
You're too big.
Really?
It's like one of those ancient Easter Island statues.
Wow.
Is he a
it's-
fast runner?
Absolutely not.
Is he the
No.
goalie of the team?
No,
No.
he's the
It would
defender.
make more sense to be the goalie.
Yeah. Well, he's defender, so he can block with his
Head.
head.
He said,
Yeah.
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 What are his hands like?
Tiny.
It's good for the game.
Tiny little hands.
Perfect soccer player.
Yeah.
Perfect soccer player.
Engineered in a lab.
Big
I
head.
finally
small
created brilliance.
hands.
What's old Hazard up to?
Oh no, he hasn't done anything. But in the Ghanaian Parliament, an MP he stood up and he was criticizing, I think, an opponent, and he used Harry Maguire, and he just went on like a 4 or 5 minute diatribe against Harry Maguire, calling him shit.
Oh.
Ghana didn't play England at all. Nothing to do with that. But it's like the English public love shitting on their own players.
Mm,
Absolutely love it. And so Harry Maguire's got a lot of abuse.
mm-hmm.
But it's just quite interesting that like now just in Ghana in Parliament, they're now just using him as a reference of, doing something really shit.
I think the metaphor is sound. I think that's a bit of parliamentary comedy.
Wow.
I haven't seen the likes of that.
Parliamentary comedy.
It's one of my favourite brands. I haven't
Yeah.
seen the likes of that since bloody.
Julia Gillard did a misogyny speech.
Was it? That was funny, was it?
Well, it'd be funny to you, obviously, a Howard fan.
I was thinking more. The guy always wore suits. He beat John Howard.
Everyone wears suits in politics.
No, John Howard beat him. Was it Peter Costello? No.
Mark Latham.
No. No. He sucked too.
Yeah, he was real bad
Uh,
afterwards.
Oh, I picture
Paul
him.
Keating.
Paul Keating.
Oh, Paul Keating.
That guy had a hell of a wit. You know, he had some good parliamentary zingers.
Yeah, he did.
That guy was good. He was
That's
killing
pretty
up there.
entertaining,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
He was.
Killing up
Bring
there.
him
And
on the podcast.
honestly, what a get.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
what
would
a
be good.
get.
Well, maybe you could use your connections, Indy, to.
My connections, what, as a captain?
captain.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you seem
For
to know
Ghana.
everything, everyone else in the
Oh,
world.
I thought it was going to be another politics connection with my John Howard man. I'll ask the captain. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
great.
Sounds like a plan. Next
like a
week.
Next week.
Lock it in.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was the one thing on the agenda, that video. So let's wrap
We
it
got
up.
to it at the end.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Barney.
Thank you, Indy.
Thank you, Barney.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Barney.
Hey, can I plug our show?
Yeah.
Great. If you listen to this before the 16th of December next week, come to the Improv Conspiracy Theatre at 8:15 p.m. on the Friday night on the 16th of December and see the Cool and Smart Very Funny Comedy Hour starring me and Barnaby Pollock.
And that's in Melbourne.
That is in Melbourne, Australia. If you're not here, sorry. We tried to stream it once and it was too hard.
Yeah, my mum said we look like ghosts, so we stopped. Well, thank you for listening, and go Morocco.
Go Morocco!
Go England.
I abstain.